Did you know that you can use Gua Sha to break up scar tissue? Hi, I'm Robin. I'm a licensed massage therapist and structural body worker. I am also certified in Gua Sha. And I thought I would show you what I do with Gua Sha and scar tissue, because I think there are so many amazing uses for Gua Sha. And I don't think I've seen a whole lot of videos on how you can use it to break up some scar tissue. And I have a couple of 15-year-old ankle scars that I desperately need to work out. And you're probably thinking, hey Robin, isn't like scar tissue a good thing after an injury? And yes, absolutely. But the reason that surgeons, PTs, massage therapists encourage a lot of scar massage after a surgery, after an injury, after whatever, is because scar tissue can actually adhere to things around it. And then if it kind of remains stuck through there and it doesn't have a whole lot of movement, then it can actually create issues down the line, because it can play with the range of motion in that joint and that muscle around the tendon, wherever that scar is. And then it can, like I said, create issues farther down the road. Which is why I'm doing the one in my ankle, just because if my suspicions are correct, then it has been doing exactly that for a while now. Using Gua Sha stones, you don't have to, obviously, if you don't have any. You can use something that's a little bit harder, like, I don't know, I've used like a back of a spoon, or something that's just harder than like your fingers. And if that's too hard, use your fingers first. And I'll show you how to do that too. So you see, this is one of my scars right here. The other one's a little harder to get to, and do this at the same time. So I'm going to use one of these. I'm going to use the smaller one right now. But what you're going to do is just kind of lightly, you can go down the side of the scar. But also we do, at least in massage and other places, we do what is called cross fiber friction, which is going against, or instead of going with the scar, you're going against it. And that is going to help kind of break up some of that scar tissue. And if you're using your hands, same thing. You're going to be doing, you can go just down the side of it. You can also just go straight through there. I'm using my finger pads because I've got like nails right now and I don't want to like draw blood. And my other scar is on the other side, but you can tell that everything is not kind of working correctly through there. And that is because of that scar over there. And I would use a little bit of lotion or oil, just so that you're not doing it on dry skin, for one thing. Also, start slow and start light, especially if it's something around like a bone or a joint or something like that, because bone and joint, you're gonna get like nervy stuff, believe me, because mine is like right over my ankle bone. And I kind of do it until the scar kind of softens up a little bit, or until my ankle is just done. And what you're looking for is, you want that scar to be more pliable, kind of like more like what it's right there, instead of like what it's right there. Also, as a little bit of a precautionary tale, if you're doing it at a joint like my ankle, and if you get some good movement in it, there's a very good chance that if it has been creating some range of motion issues, that other things could settle. Like if I work out my ankle, that knee all of a sudden does something different, and sometimes my back will go wonky, just because it's going to affect all the way up to my hip. And I apologize for the longer video. They stupidly gave me 10-minute videos. I'm going to be able to show you how you can use Gua Sha for scar tissue. If there's anything else, like I love using some of the stuff for the face, because it like puts you to sleep like really quickly. And so if you want any of those, I will absolutely show you those as well. But this is just a little snippet of what it can actually help you with. And let me know if you have any questions.